Well, basically, this is this is Lebanon.
A lot of things were so different. Like things we hadn't even thought about ended up being some of the best things, and things we never thought would be a problem ended up giving us so much trouble. So, just very much a surprise.
Of course, we had a lot of expectations to this trip and this project, and some of them have been fulfilled, and some of them have completely failed. But then again, we have gained a lot of other experiences.
In seeing some of the people grow, and seeing how much they've changed, but also this, I mean, in the group there is like a feeling of the ability to do something, to go home and do things. And when you say bye to people, they're like, oh yes, and I will start the gender group in Damascus, and I will start doing theater in Lebanon, and we need a political project in Jordan. And for me, that's what this is all about. And seeing people move from not thinking about that into saying, oh, we're one hand and I'll go home and start my things. That's amazing. This is one of the beautiful examples of the interferences you sometimes get when you work here. Apparently there are UNIFIL forces in the hotel behind us, so we are not allowed to film in that direction. So we just change in location a slight
bit.
Yeah. It's a beautiful picture of how our trip in Lebanon has been all the way through. We have had some, I mean, major obstacles that just made actually working quite difficult. A man died in Bet el-Fax, the last city we were working in Lebanon, and suddenly we couldn't work there any longer. We only managed to work for 1 day because the man is dead. We need funeral for 3, 4, 5 days.
Well, we were living in Tripoli, in an Islamic, very strict Islamic orphanage. And I think actually by living there, we have had like some kind of inner group dynamics, because the surroundings have been so strange for us. We weren't able to be close, men and women together. We weren't able to actually feel free in our own home, let's say that, because of all these surrounding obstacles. And that has actually somewhat created like a more homogene group. We wasn't able to actually get our participants with us in Tripoli yesterday. And that somehow also changed the setting, so it became like a more of a closing ceremony for the group as such.
In general, we have had some troubles like communicating the vision of MEXP when we have had these engagement days. It's because it's so intangible, and the whole point of the project is that you have to act it to understand it. There are the coolest people in this group who are going home like, yes, we're starting it. Oh, and I wanted to be, but then can we do? And it's like, go ahead, it's all yours. It's just waiting for you. Go and get it.